Should I go to college? Should I not go to college? Yoohoo! Hey everyone! Welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to talk all about going to college. Right now, maybe you're a senior or a junior or anyone who's in college who has this voice inside of your head that's saying, you shouldn't go to college. You should go to college. College is just not for you. Do you relate? And you know what? I get it because I've been there and I got those voices in my head for months or even years. Like, looking back, it's something that I've always been thinking at the back of my mind. And just to get your expectations straight, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm not here to dictate what your decisions would be. But what I would be doing here is I would be sharing my experience and telling you my insights about, going to college and all that. And hopefully this would be helping you to find the answer that only you can answer. So, during my junior and senior year in high school, I actually decided to homeschool because I wanted to take a break from all the traditional school stuff, all of those tests and assignments and blah blah blah, like the deadlines and all. Like, it just hasn't been the best. Like, I knew that there has to be something more than going to school and, just really finding something that's like bigger than myself. And in those 2 years of my homeschooling journey, I dove deeper into personal development. I got to know people like Dean Graziosi, Tony Robbins, Marie Forleo, and even, like the works of Oprah and all that stuff. And even Lily Singh, actually, like, she's one of my favorites. Like, seeing these people, like the work that they do, it's actually not something that the school is teaching. That's why I decided to explore even more. And over the past few months, like specifically this April 2020, I've actually decided to not go to college. Like, I literally had a journal entry that says, I'm not going to college anymore. Like, screw it. I am going to go full into self-education and I don't need a college degree. It's not something that would really make me successful. But guess what? I'm now in college. Like, I am now taking entrepreneurship as my major, and it's actually something that's working for me because let me tell you. Before, I actually originally planned to take accounting for my major, and it's not something that I am passionate about. And honestly, what we're currently learning in university right now is not really the ones that would make me create the life that I want or like live the life that I want, because it is like more of the academic stuff and all that. But then I went to college because of the experience and like the people that I would meet, and just being able to explore more, I guess. And because like there's this COVID thing and like everything is uncertain, but like there's this opportunity for me to be an exchange student in my third year, and like that's what I'm aiming for. And though at the side of my university life, I'm actually still cultivating like something else, like like this personal development realm, and like really connecting with people who are not related to my college and all that, because I believe that life is really more than just papers or the grades or the diplomas, because it's not what would really make us successful. What really makes us successful is our mindset, like the purpose that we have in this life. Like, it really varies from people to people, and like it goes with knowing what you want, because when you know what you want, then you would get to evaluate what is aligned with that, what would help you get what you want. And for me, I really know that majoring in entrepreneurship is something that could help me, even like with the legalities and all that, because like it is in my heart to really become it is in my heart to continue to journey in this entrepreneurial world. Like right now, I'm just, doing side hustles as a writer, as a speaker, and I'm doing like freelancing stuff and all that, but I would like to make it even something more in the future. And going to university would enable me to, see other perspectives. And when I was making my decision around this, of course, I talked to my mom, my parents, and like I also talk to people who have different perspectives than I do, to people who had graduated from university, because like they know what it is and like they know how it goes. And so I kind of really asked them if like, was it worth it, and do they like the experience that I had in university. And like what I got from their answers was it is the experience that made it worth it. Like all those accolades, achievements, it's not really what made them who they are right now. It is what they have learned. And like even like I had this coach who was like a marketer, and like everything that she has learned is from the side hustles that she did when she was in university. And university has been a great thing to help her in like credibility and all that stuff, but then really it's not something that made her who she is. And that's why for me, like I'm now kind of dipping my toes in university, and also starting things that I think really matters to me, and really pursuing what lights me up, because that's what life is all about. And it's not about being perfect, it's about making progress and like growing in the middle of that, growing in the process as we really learn who we really are, because we never really figure everything out. And like we're always growing, we're always evolving, and one time you think you'd already know what you're talking about, or like you already know who you are, but then the next day you'll be like, oh wait, is this really who I am? And like we're just ever changing. And so that's why I think for me university is like another activity, but then it's not my top priority, because it is just something like a medium that will help me meet people and also have something to do during quarantine and everything. So that's what I think with going to university. And whatever your heart is telling you, if you think that not going to university would really be able to serve you and your dreams, then go for it. Don't go to university. Like I would support you, and I know that you can do it because you have everything that you need inside of you. You don't need a degree to achieve your dreams. And if you're someone who kind of like wants to be a professional or like a doctor, things like that, then and you think that going to university is what would really help you achieve that dream, then by all means go to university. It is what's going to be best for you. It's all about knowing what's best for us and like what works for us. And so a real quick note though, in my opinion, if you are deciding to go to college, I really suggest that you go with the fully online learning, just like what I'm doing with my university, because having it fully online makes it safer because of the current pandemic situation. But then if your college is offering things like blended learning, like there would be a bit of a face-to-face, then I just really highly recommend you to always do the precautions, like wear your mask and everything, because it's always better to stay safe. And in my university we would be having fully online learning until December 2020, and probably in January maybe we would go back with blended and like have face-to-face classes, but that is still uncertain. But right now, honestly, I am enjoying the fully online classes thing, but it's challenging, but it is what it is. So I really hope that you found this video helpful, and like share in the comments below what you think about all this college stuff, because I also would like to know what your opinions are, because in here it's all about learning each other's perspective. So, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. You can also find me on Instagram at Lynelle Suan. Go shoot me a DM, and it would be nice to connect with all of you. So I'll see you there.